Size helps your drawing look more three-dimensional. Now, did you believe me that when I told you earlier you can teach your brother, your sister how to draw, or your friend? Well, you can. If you know how to do that simple table in 30 seconds, and you understand size that Elmo just explained, or you understand surface that I'm explaining today with these columns, you can teach people how to draw, and you can really spread the news that anybody can learn how to draw. Let's go in direction 7. Let's go in direction 7 up here, and direction 1. Now, I want to try to not hit the side of that, so I'm going to slant in just a bit, curve this around, taper it in right here on both sides, a vertical line, and then a direction 1 line. And see, I drew a guideline with my pencil. I'm going to draw some really interesting doorways right here, some really big arches. Direction 1, another really big arch, and direction 1, another really big arch. You see, you add all these ideas to your secret city, and pretty soon your eye just likes to tour around to get lost in all the different buildings and forests and underplanet areas and space stations. A vertical line, curve it up, follow that guideline that I drew, and then a really tiny doorway back here in the background. Because of density and size, it gets smaller. Draw the thickness in direction 1, curves from the top. Remember, if the doorway's on the right, the thickness is on the right. If the doorway's on the left, the thickness is on the left. All the way down along here. Nice and dark. You could even make a little worksheet for yourself by drawing a whole row of these arches and then trying to draw the thicknesses of all the doorways correctly on one side or the other, depending on what side of the building you drew your arches. Nice and dark. I'm going to make the lights off inside here because the movie started. And if you go to the movie right now, you're going to get just half of it. So you probably just wait at home until the next one starts. Can you hear him eating popcorn? I always love to eat popcorn. I don't put butter on it, though. I always just eat it plain. It's more natural that way, huh? Direction 1 line right here. Go behind the corner. I'm going to get my different pen and use the same. Oh, that pen doesn't work either. I'm glad I have 3 pins. And then a vertical line. You know what? I'm not going to panic, but my pen ran out of ink. I'm going to just do it real light, then I'll use this one right here. I'll go ahead and use my shading pens and put some shading in here. Some crosshatch shading all the way down the side. You want to get some more ideas for your secret city? Well, take a look at my secret city mural. Lots of neat ideas for your secret city, huh? Well, I'm going to finish my shading here by putting the crosshatch shading all the way across the top of my theater. And I'll take my pencil and go all the way down. And now, I'll do the left side of each one of these square columns. Now remember, you have to be consistent when you add the shading with the side that you shade on. Cross-hatching there. And I'll put some cross hatching right up here. See, it's even darker up underneath here like that. Isn't drawing fun? It always makes me chuckle when I start to draw and when I start to shade because it's so much fun. All your imagination, your creativity's out there, and you just lose track of time with your pencil on a piece of paper. And you start developing your own secret cities and your own animals and creatures for your secret city. It's like a fantasy world, isn't it? All the way down the left side, I'll add the shading over here. And also over here. Really makes it look 3D, doesn't it, when you put this final touch of shading on here. Draw, draw, draw. Practice drawing every single day and teach your brother and sister how to draw. I'll see you next time.